Hello and welcome to the Saturday edition of the Box Seat. I'm Mark Warwood. 9 races as per usual on the Saturday card. We're expecting a partly cloudy day around 22 degrees Celsius. I think the track will get back to that good range, a good 4. The rail, it will certainly be at the 7 metre position. Race number 1 at Belmont on Saturday will jump at 8 minutes past 12. It's the free entry to Belmont Park Maiden, and in replay, let's have a look at the top weight, Prized Nemesis.
The rail, and further back is Carmel Bay in front of Joe Villa. Midnight Hours the leader, tackled by Nero Dio and Ebony's Way between them. Now Alien from Mars gets the split, and Dragonflies are starting to sprout wings as well. 100 left to go. Nero Dio and Dragonflies fighting it out. Nero Dio responding well. Nero Dio's in front close to home, and Nero Dio lifted home.
Was quite taken with the performance of Prized Nemesis first up, drew a horrible gate and did cop a bump at the start as well. So Mitchell Pateman had to go back in the field. It wasn't particularly fast run, but Prized Nemesis came home very, very well indeed. And I think that Mitchell Pateman's girlfriend might be in the ownership of this horse, so looking for a big win for the family. Goes on top from number 6, Seacat. Keeps William Pike services 1 week after her first run for Neville Parker. Its form last preparation was okay behind the likes of Cockatiel and Locomotive. Certainly got a maiden win in her somewhere. Number 2, Dragonflies, was in the same race as Prized Nemesis. Finished second that time, was wide throughout as well under Lee Newman. I just think that he was closer to the speed in that race, and I think Prized Nemesis can turn the tables. And then number 3, Costa del Santo, second on its lazy start, despite pulling pretty hard. It's a rare ride in town for Kira Ewell. Top selection in race number 1 is number 1, Prized Nemesis, to beat 6, Seacat, 2, Dragonflies and 3, Costa del Santo. Race number 2 at Belmont on Saturday will jump at 12:43. It's the Engine Room Espresso Plate over 1,000 metres, and in replay it's quite appropriate that we look at a horse called Drink What You Like.
The widest of them, Warfish and Dreamtime Diva, cutting the corner, heading back towards the cutaway. Drink What You Like led them at the 300 mark, a length and a half to Will Chino, shaken up by Pike and setting after the leader, which is going great guns. They come inside the 150. Drink What You Like's got the better of Will Chino. Warfish, it's all Drink What You Like. Drink What You Like is pulling away with the most brilliant winner. Drink What You Like by about 4.5 lengths to Warfish.
The Northern Maiden that we saw in replay will be one of the stronger maidens outside of the city area this season, I think, and Drink What You Like, named of course after the hashtag of William Pike, made an absolute mess of them. Well supported into $2.10, beat Warfish and several others by more than 4 lengths. Goes on top here from number 2, Miss West Coast. The visors come off here, resumes off a trial win after placing in both the Jim Crack Stakes and the Katakata Plate last preparation. Gate number 1, Jade McNaught takes off 2 as well. Certainly a big chance. Number 6, Joyrise, placed 3rd in each of her 3 races last preparation. Reasonable form as well around the likes of Mia Dolce and High Range, and also trialled close to Tin Snip, and William Pike takes over from Jordan Turner. And then number 1, Mia Dolce. She had 14 starts as a 2-year-old. She's first up here, or not really first up, she's had 56 days off. She's won her last 2. Let's see how she goes as a 3-year-old. Top selection in race number 2 is number 5, Drink What You Like, to beat 2, Miss West Coast, 6, Joyrise and 1, Mia Dolce. Race number 3 at Belmont on Saturday will jump at 1:19. It's the Westbleed Platinum Handicap over 1,600 metres, and in replay, let's have a look at the last start second of Black Ducati.
At the 370, and I'm Icy on the outside. Rangers up, joins Zephyr Queen. Dawn Amada behind them. There's no run at the moment. Now there is for Black Ducati as Zephyr Queen drops off. Down the outside is Divine Shadow. Beat the Bell, which had got back to last, is surging down the outside as Black Ducati gets up on the rail. Beat the Bell is gobbling it up though. Beat the Bell draws level, gets the head in front. Beat the Bell.
Brutal tempo in the replay race, and I think that's what undone Black Ducati. Also had a few issues in the run as well, but if they'd gone just a little bit slower, I think he would have won and kept his unbeaten record. There's not as much speed in this race. There's no Zephyr Queen, and I think that Black Ducati can bounce back and make it 3 wins from 4 starts. Goes on top from number 1, Stairway to the Moon. Thought was okay first up. Now gets a claim with Jade McNaught taking over from Mitchell Pateman, and also the rising trip to 14 to 1,600 is certainly a positive. Number 3, Beat the Bell, won the replay race, was the last galloper standing. Gets gate number 1 here, keeps the claim with Emma Stent. I think the step up in trip probably does suit, but I think Beat the Bell's got to find a similar race with a frenetic tempo, and I don't think this is necessarily it. And then in for fourth, I'm going to put number 6, Fair Glory. Brett Pope and William Pike combined. Did win last start with Troy Turner aboard, but that was a pretty average maiden. Top selection in race number 3 is number 5, Black Ducati, to beat 1, Stairway to the Moon, 3, Beat the Bell, and 6, Fair Glory. Race number 4 at Belmont on Saturday will jump at 1:59. It's the Tab Touch Better Your Bet handicap over 1,600 metres. And in replay, let's have a look at the last start win of Regal Council.
2 lengths in Love with Paris, winding up as well. Cognac's near the rail, and back inside of them is Cryptic Love. Tracciato reaches the lead, 250 from home. McNaught makes a move now with In Love with Paris. Regal Council further back, runs on, but In Love with Paris with 100 to go, shoots to the lead. Cryptic Love gets the run. Regal Council coming now. Regal Council. Regal Council's got the...
I don't know what they're feeding Regal Council out in the goldfields, but it's certainly working. 4 wins in a row for this horse that was previously with Trevor Andrews, and there's no reason whatsoever that he can't make it 5. This is a very beatable field here, and I think the main danger is a non-winner. So number 2, Regal Council goes on top. From number 3, Astronomite, who's running really, really well without getting the job done. Has finished second behind Witness in Court in both of its last 2 starts. I just simply can't back this horse to win. I think he'll be in the minors, however. I thought pretty good first up was number 8, High Energy. Comes out the same race as Astronomite. Probably wants further 1,600. In fact, certainly wants further than 1,600. But wasn't too bad. Was only beaten to 3 lengths. Second up, I think he's worth considering for the exotics. And then number 4, Stoicism. Has had a couple of trials. Resumes here for Martin Allen. Jade McNaught keeps the ride after those trials. He's probably better suited a little bit further than 1,600 metres. But I think he's probably a better than 64 plus handicapper. Top selection in race number 4 is number 2, Regal Council, to beat 3, Astronomite, 8, High Energy, and 4, Stoicism.